Hello, I am Susan.
And I am Lisa.
Welcome to our Halloween episode of We Didn't Know What We Didn't Know. We've been teaching for a very long time. And
Millennials.
since time began, it seems.
We're still doing it.
And we're here to share stories and songs that hopefully will get your ghost.
And not haunt you for eternity.
So Lisa, I've heard a rumor that you wrote a song.
I did. It's called the Halloween Rap.
All right, I think we should start with that. The Halloween rap.
All right, hit it, Sue. There's nothing scarier, many people say, than an elementary school on Halloween Day. The kids are excited, can't stay in their seats, anticipating of the candy and the treats.
Can't wait to show off their funny costume. Traditional witch with a hat and a broom. A princess, a pirate, Harry Potter's galore. Some homemade, some from the store.
Halloween turns the school upside down. Don't come to school dressed as a clown. All the sweet kids go feral today. A teacher's nightmare is Halloween Day. Trying to contain them until the afternoon, but the face paint feeds the crazy in the room. Parents come too early and begin to loom. Oh my God, can you please just leave my classroom?
But Susie needs help. A touch-up, I presume. I help the kids in the crowded bathroom.
Whoa.
Stop snacking, parents. That food is for the class. I don't mean to be rude, but you're being an ass.
Halloween turns the school upside down. Don't come to school dressed as a clown. All the sweet kids go feral today. A teacher's nightmare is Halloween Day. Now it's time to show off the kiddie parade, lining up the monsters grade by grade, squeezing them through the narrow halls, all the parents with their backs stuck to the walls. Back to the room we then retreat, sugar them up with all of the sweets. Don't worry, 'cause they're going home soon. Let them deal with their little typhoons.
I've lost control. The kids begin to stray. Thank God the bell rings. End of the day. But what's left behind is beyond belief. Boxes and wrappers. Wait, somebody's briefs?
What? We didn't know what we didn't know. This Halloween in school can really blow.
Halloween turns the school upside down.
Wait,
What?
you know what?
What?
Now this year they say Halloween's done. They took away all our dress-up fun.
What?
Wearing festive PJs. Seriously? Now I want to
PJs?
go back to the way it used to be. Halloween turns the school upside down. Don't come to school dressed as a clown. All the sweet kids go feral today. A teacher's delight is Halloween Day.
Delight. Yeah!
I want my Halloween Day.
Pajama day, stupid. What is wrong with us?
We think we're so cool. And we're not.
That was really good, Lisa. That was really good. She wrote all of it. She wrote every word. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Okay,
that-
that was a little raw. We probably should redo it, but we're not going to redo
That's it. That's your final copy, people. That is.
it. You won't hear that anywhere else but here.
Did you do all your editing? Yes, we're done.
Okay, listeners, now on a more serious note, I think, Sue, it's time for you to tell the story of Rachel Underwood. True story.
This one is for you, Harley. There's a little girl who haunts our school. This little girl was just 9 years old when she died. She lived on this land before it was a school.
Was it a chicken coop?
There was a chicken coop here. That's the story. There's even a photograph of the chicken coop in the hallway downstairs. You can see the little girl in a photograph that I found. I'm holding it in my hand. Can you see it, Lisa?
Is that real?
It is real. Rachel Underwood died mysteriously in 1898. She haunts the school now, and I'm making this whole story up. because I found this picture of this little girl in a hallway when they were building the wing where I imagined she lived. And I told this story to my classes over and over. And every year they would say, "Is this real?" And I would say no.
Now, listeners, the picture is of a janitor or a workman up on stilts doing something to the ceiling.
I believe he's putting in ceiling tiles. At least I did this one summer, so I know how
and
it's done.
the little girl is standing right at his feet.
Yes.
And her picture is faded out.
Well, it isn't faded, Lisa. What I did was in front of my class, I took a pencil eraser and I said, you know what? This is a picture of a little girl who died here, and this is inspiring me to write a story. So I took the pencil eraser and I erased her little feet there, see? Like that's some spiritual entities coming out, some spiritual light. And then I took the pencil eraser and I erased her face.
It's black and white. We will put this online.
We will. And the little kid said,
Is this real?
and I said, no. I said, no. I'm making this whole story up because this is giving me inspiration as a writer. I was teaching inspiration as writers. Well, anyway, this little girl, she died, and she haunts the school, and it's all made up.
Is it real?
No, it's all made up. Then we asked her, what is your name? And I went to a phone book, and I had to explain, first of all, to listeners what a phone book is. A phone book is a book of phone numbers. Anyway, we had a whole cupboard full of phone books, and I put my finger in the phone book, and I stuck my finger down, and it said, it said, Rachel. I said, the little girl's name is Rachel, and the kid said,
Is this real?
and I said, no, I am making this story up. And then I said, now the little girl, she needs a last name. So I stuck my finger in the phone book, which you know what they are, and it said, Underwood. And I said, the little girl's name is Underwood. And they said,
Is this real?
no, I said, it is not real. I'm making this up. The little girl who died in 1918, whatever I said, her name was Rachel Underwood. And she died at this very spot. In fact, the little girl's talking to us right now, and she's saying, 5, 5, 5. That means her house used to be right between the 3 5th grade classrooms. And the kid said,
Is this real?
and I said, no, I am making this up on the spot. And this is how writers write. I think it's probably time, though, Lisa, to tell the real story. There's some truth behind the story.
Yes, so Sue has told this story year after year, and the kids think it's true. So now there is a
Backstory.
story, this kind of legend of the ghost of Rachel Underwood.
But it's not, it's real. We were there, Lisa. We lived through it.
And in the wing of our school, weird things would happen in the evenings. Like lights would just turn on their own.
And sometimes, if you were sitting at your desk, you could hear this bum, 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 bum.
Across the ceiling.
And you could
seriously.
you could see the ceiling tiles move and
Yes.
shake.
Yes, or there would be popping, or sometimes there would be like this, the door between, like the door to the outside would make a howling sound and go, ooh.
And one teacher, who we'll say is named Nancy, was sitting at her desk, and the door made a particular noise when it opened and when it shut. And she heard the noise of which was the noise of it opening.
And the principal,
Yes. Oh, I don't know this part.
oh, yes, the principal one night was here late at night, and he heard children giggling in the hallway and footsteps, and he kept going out and looking. Yeah, and one night I heard little footsteps, and I thought I heard a child laugh, and no. So Sue's made-up story
Yeah.
became a reality.
But now there's more.
there is more.
We used to have keys to the building. Remember those? They were made of
Yes,
metal.
they were.
And we could go into the building. And you know what? They trusted us to go in the building anytime, day or night.
And that's when we heard Rachel Underwood was late at night. Sometimes I was here till like 10:30 at night.
We came to Robbins.
In the night.
Sue was
midnight.
And it was very late. And we had found the strangest thing in one of the retired teachers' cupboards.
Game cupboard.
What was in there, Lisa? Tell them.
It was a Ouija board.
Oh, Ouija board.
Which my parents, I was definitely
forbidden.
afraid. Forbidden. a
They're
Ouija
wrong.
board.
They're
but
wrong.
Their teacher had it in their class.
And so here's the deal, though, listener. We found some candles. Where did we have candles? And we sat in the hallway.
And we did it in the basement.
Oh.
Didn't we do it in the basement?
There was a very, very scary basement. It's no longer there. It's covered in dirt. It's gone. We went downstairs. That's true. And we decided to call out to this ghost. Now, I have to tell you, I have to tell you something really important.
Okay.
I pushed the Ouija board.
What? All these years I
All these
thought it
years. No, I did. But the Ouija board told us that the little girl's name was R.U. and 555. But I just pushed the...
Oh, we thought that was true.
No, because you don't want to deal with that.
No, you don't. That's bad juju.
That's bad juju. And, you know, as a Lutheran, we don't do that kind of thing. Yeah. So we found out that the little girl had lived at 555. And then didn't we ask, where are you now? And she gave us 3 numbers. And all of the rooms here in our school are numbered. And we ran to that room. And it was the teacher's bathroom.
Yes.
So that is where Rachel Underwood lives to this day.
in the wing.
Of the teacher's bathroom.
And even new teachers, when they hear bumps in the night,
They say,
footsteps in the night,
it's Rachel Underwood.
it's Rachel Underwood. And that is the true story.
It's a true story, as much as we know. And then every year, just to freak them out a little more, we pass around the body parts. Are you ready, Lisa?
Oh.
Let's turn off the lights.
Oh,
It's time for the sensory experience. And
you
some
know,
more.
wait,
Yeah.
listeners, she's going to make me put my hand in a sensory box.
But you know what?
This is creepy.
I would always work real hard to cook the spaghetti the night before, so it took a lot of work.
Okay.
I
can
would
do
even
this.
microwave the toe ahead of time.
I'm up.
So, all right, here we go. It was a poetry unit. Turn off the lights. Here we go. It is a truth and not a tale that once there lived a man named Dale.
Or
Alas,
Rachel Underwood.
Well, it should be Rachel Underwood. Nothing rhymes with Rachel. Rachel,
Dale.
Rachel,
Okay.
Page. Okay. Alas, it was his bitter lot to die quite near this very spot.
Ooh.
So now we have with us his remains. And first, I pass to you his brains.
Oh,
So,
God.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, gross.
Now, I would have normally put some damp water on there, but I didn't.
I think it's a sea sponge.
Well, you're not allowed to even talk about that because that ruins it for everyone.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to
Okay,
ruin it.
pass the brains to the next child.
Okay.
Okay, there's like 15,000 children in here. Just pass it to them. Now, next I pass, as you surmise, the murdered victim's mournful eyes. There you go. Now a little bit of
they're
olive
wet.
oil on there.
Oh,
It'd be
yeah,
really nice
yeah.
and slimy.
Oh, yeah.
His veins, through which blood flowed so red, are now all clammy, cold and dead.
Oh. Oh, gross. Actually, this actually feels quite satisfying.
Ooh,
No.
very sensual. I had a lot of kids that wouldn't do it. They'd scream, run away. I'd be like,
Yeah.
"What?" No.
It's just creepy because you don't know what you're putting your hand
Exactly.
into, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
for you, it just seems like you'd have something bite me or something.
Well, that's true. In fact, if you open this box, I have some candy in here for you. Here you go, Lisa. Open the box and have some candy. Okay.
Oh my God, it's a severed finger.
It's a severed finger, but it's my finger. Okay, one more. And now, with nothing left to chew, his teeth are passing in review.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat the teeth.
Those are delicious.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, good
Oh. You know?
teeth. Okay, no more sensory box. I'm gonna eat
Okay.
the teeth.
So, that's what I would do.
You want some more teeth?
No, I think I'm getting kind of full. But
I'm good.
so we did sit around a couple of days ago and we shared some stories of some Halloween memories. We can't end our show without some of those. So
Right.
I think we'd like to share some of those with you and enjoy.
Yeah, and this year, Halloween was kind of not canceled, but just changed. So,
What do you mean?
Kids don't get to dress up it's just pajama day, which is very disappointing. My last year of teaching, because we through the years have really
You
done
don't even
Halloween.
get to have a costume?
We get to wear pajamas.
Okay. But costume
Halloweeny kind of.
well, don't a lot of pajamas have capes and crowns and
Yeah,
stuff?
we can use a little bit
'Cause,
of
I mean, are you-
creative liberties here, but
Okay.
I can decorate my room.
Well, did you ask though, or are you just going to do it?
Well, I got a sure.
You got a shirt?
I got a
Oh, he don't know you too well, do he?
No, I have like 5 tubs ready to put in my
Okay.
car. We are going to decorate up this room like
Nobody's
nobody's
business. Okay, so
never before.
Why don't we take some video of us decorating this room? Because
Oh, yeah.
I'll be helping you out teaching on this week. So
Yeah,
watch for
Halloween
that.
was a big thing, and we had a principal that he would morph his whole office into
yeah.
the most amazing.
he
It
just
was
wasn't
brilliant.
random. No, he wasn't random.
it
He
was-
would pick a theme.
It was
Oh,
brilliant.
he was
Like,
all in.
oh my gosh! Like the one year he had that mad scientist, and he had all these bubbling
Oh, yeah.
things, and he would literally make false walls in his.
Oh yeah, he was up. He was in the school the whole night. I'm sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, he'd make false walls.
He
in his
was
office and
he
made
was
it
Willy
into this-
Wonka.
Willy
That was my
Wonka. Oh, and
favorite.
he had all the boxes of all flowing over, and he had the full costume. And
He
everything.
was
He made his whole office.
he was
into
Johnny
a
Depp. He wore eyeliner.
He even that one year, the best was
What?
the year that he made his whole office into a ship.
Yeah, the ship, and there was
and he was a
smoke.
pirate.
Yeah, I mean, one or two teachers
kids
would
love-
be. Yeah, I know. We would like spend a half an hour just walking through, and he'd show us everything. I mean, it
Oh
was
my gosh,
so
it was
creative.
so cool.
We had a couple teachers who didn't care for Halloween or whatever. I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
happened
the
to them.
creativity of all it all.
Oh,
was
absolutely.
amazing. It's just a time for kids.
It's you know what? If you want to dress up as a bag of gumballs, I mean, why not? I mean, that's the point. Is not this. It's not satanic or
The
something
thing that I
stupid.
think
It's just
the thing
oh
that
my
I
gosh.
enjoyed most about Halloween up through all these years, the last 25 years or whatever here, is the camaraderie. Like
Yes.
we'd pick in our whole wing would
Yes.
pick a theme, and we'd all be at like one year with all the Incredibles, or another year we
You
were
guys do Scooby Doo?
Scooby Doo.
Now,
we were all the characters. Of
My
Scooby-Doo.
favorite was when we were all the Elvises, or do you say Elvi? Is it Elvi?
I don't know.
Plural of
I almost
Elvises.
died.
I know she almost died, but that wasn't funny. You just got a little overheated. She took a sip of water, went outside. She's fine.
Those blow-up costumes get very hot.
Don't do. She would
During the
go.
dance.
You went all in.
Oh,
the time,
all
too.
in. You gotta do it.
I was very cheap, but if you could just put on a sign that says, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Oh, it
Yeah,
was so
I'm more
much fun.
like Jim Halpern on The Office. Yeah, hey, I'm with him or whatever. I don't know.
That one year when it was Ron Burgundy,
Yeah.
nobody could look at me because I was so ugly.
She-
I
she
should post that
really-
picture because
It's good. We have 35 years of photographs to share with y'all, so we can't really cram it all in one
No.
episode. But
no. So we'll share some of the stories. So enjoy.
What's so funny about Halloween is that Lisa would just say, "Oh yeah, we're being this. You're going to be that." I mean, and we just did it.
I know. I
Oh,
drove.
and
I fought back a lot.
But it's like
I
you
totally
could look
fought
at you
back.
could look
Yeah.
at Jeff and
The
go,
Andrew-
"Oh, you're Snow White." Okay. Or but I remember the funniest one.
You know,
was
I should be
Nancy.
in
I don't
sales.
want to be a troll. I really don't
Oh, yeah.
want to do this. I do not want to be a troll. We're being trolls. I'm not comfortable. I'm just not
She
comfortable
always
with it.
fought it, but you know
But
what?
it's
She
like
always did.
came
She always rocked it. Yeah, she always rocked
We
it.
decided to go with our principal. That was really funny when we dressed up and we went in his office. We took a picture with all the 5 of us dressed just like him. We even made the little name
Oh yeah.
cards like that. That
But
was
the
awesome.
best was when Nancy was a first year at our school, and she had a rubber mask on, and she was wearing like
Alien.
yes, an alien mask.
She was an
but she was
alien.
wearing a big boxy suit. You couldn't even tell if she was male or female. And the principal kept coming up to her and saying, "Who are you?"
Yeah, but you got to
Who are
remember,
you?
she was in this like bought and like
It was
this,
great.
It looked like a real alien.
You couldn't see
and when
any
she
part of her.
walked, it looked like she was floating. No, seriously,
Yeah.
and it freaked everybody out. She came
She'd
in
just
my room
stare at you.
and she just stood there and she just stared. And I'm like, "Who are you? Stop this! You're freaking me out!" And just stared there.
Then she just
and then
walked
she
out.
just kind of flowed out and it'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" And
But he was freaking out because he thought it was some weirdo.
it almost ended
Halloween
Halloween.
forever. Thank
Forever.
you.
It
Yes.
almost ended it because kindergartners were going home and crying and had to be picked
But
up.
that was a good one.
Falling,
I remember
Nancy.
going to the head custodian, and he was great. And I said, "Hey, could we have some custodian shirts? Because they all had to wear the same custodian shirt then." And he goes, "Sure, how many?" And I said, "I don't know, 15." He goes, "Okay." And the next day, there's this big box of custodian shirts on my desk.
I'm so glad that we got to do Halloween at our school. It's just so fun, and it's just when we
The
dress,
kids love it.
They do. I was thinking back when we said we did the trolls.
Yeah.
That was my least comfortable one. You know,
Yeah.
that was so uncomfortable. We had our hair spiked up,
Yeah.
and Nancy didn't want to do it, but she dressed as a troll. And so anyway, we were going through. We had this custodian. He was awesome.
Oh, I remember that.
And we were coming from the gym, and I said,
Oh, no.
I said, Nancy.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I said, Nancy, let's go outside or something to come in by the office or whatever.
Yeah.
And she goes, no, I want anybody to see me in this because we have this
Yeah,
tutus.
yeah, it's tutus and tights. Yeah.
tight bodysuits that
We
are
had
like,
our hair up and her things. I said, come back here. And she took off running. And so
What color was her hair? I want to picture it.
mine was,
Some
I think
of
I
it
had
was
red.
yeah, yours was red. But it was weird.
Yeah, I
It was
remember.
way up.
Yeah.
And she took off running. I'm like, you get back here. And I start running after her. We're running through the cafeteria.
trolls.
Two trolls.
Trying to do the
And
cafeteria.
we're running, and I start laughing so hard. I'm pretty sure I peed my pants.
Well, of course you beat your.
I did. I don't know. We're running.
Oh, my God.
And I got up to her, and I'm like, stop. And we turn, and Wayne goes, well, you don't see that every day.
of course, because you never had any other expression.
But
than
the thing
that.
is, Lisa was like, well, we're going to spend, you always spend
I love
around
Halloween.
40, $50. I'm like, I'll spend $1. I will spend $1. And it's like, I'm like, let's just go with our name badges.
That was good.
Yeah,
But,
that was
I
a
mean,
good one.
I was so cheap. Let's go as construction workers. One year, and I ended up downstairs, and they were like, nope. So we went as Domino's, and it's like, here's some white stickers. Put them on your black shirt.
So I put it in the memoir. But I remember, like, with Connor, like, we were always so excited. Like, when your picture would come through, I'd be like, oh, Connor, here it is. Here's Lisa's costume picture, like,
Crazy, I
every
don't see
year,
it.
because every year we'd get it, the costume picture. And Connor's like, awesome, let me see it. But no, you sent him every year.
Yeah,
like,
I did.
Like, you would
The
put your
best-
costume on, and you'd send him. And
Like
you'd
the
be like, oh,
preview to
yeah.
everybody.
The one I went as Ron Burgundy.
Oh, my
that's
God.
funny. I have pictures of that. Do you have
Oh,
pictures?
Yeah,
like
well-
that wig. Oh my
And the
God.
mustache. Well, anyway, I walked around with the microphone. I was Ron Burgundy.
Was that the man trying to be a woman trying to be a man?
No, that was that one.
Close, but
That
yeah.
that's hurtful.
That
We're sitting in Chi-Chi's, and there's this wig, and I put the wig on, and everybody's like, "Oh, you look like a man trying to be a woman trying to be a man trying to be a
Oh,
woman."
that's a Chi-Chi.
And then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
put it on, and everybody's like, "You look like Julia Roberts." I'm like, "Seriously, Julia?" Same
Well,
way
yeah,
I
but
look
she
like
was the slutty hooker. I mean,
Not me, not me, women, Julia Roberts, slutty hooker Julia.
I was Ron Burgundy. I am so horrifically ugly in that picture as a man. And so my coworker went up into Mark, and I'm like, hey, we got to talk. And he's like, you can no longer come and talk to me. Like, you are not allowed to talk to me. I can't even look at you.
Oh, that's
It's like,
funny.
remember all the Elvis? We're going to be all the Elvises. And I'm like, oh, we have that Elvis. And I'll wear one of those blow up things.
Yeah.
And we were out there dancing because we have the dance, and we're out there, woo, dancing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all that air, that heat from your body gets
Oh, yeah.
trapped in there. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm not feeling
Going
so
down.
well. Yeah, teacher, going down.
down.
Elvis has left the
building.
building.
Yeah, now we have a mess.
And I ran out like literally outside, and I opened the top, and it just went all this hot air. Oh my God, those things seriously,
Not safe.
they are not safe.
One year I said, let's go with jellyfish. So we bought stuff. We bought the clear umbrellas. We bought beads to hang over them.
Those are cute.
We got together, we made them, and I spent some cash. I mean, I spent like $8 on this umbrella. I know! Just a minute. And so we were looking good. We're walking around with our umbrellas. Easy peasy.
Walking around with our $3 umbrellas.
They were $8, Missy.
These are really expensive
At
outfits.
the end, we were not allowed to have the parents come in because it would get crazy. Well, did they listen? No, they did not listen. So I had placed my umbrella down in the corner behind the doorway, kind of, and the parents came in like a school of fish, and they were just crazy. And the hallway is, as you know, downstairs is just so tight. And I'm like, stop! I'm trying to get the parents to please just be patient. And when I opened the door and my umbrella, it was all mangled in my $8 umbrella. It was a really cool, clear umbrella.
Pick it up. I will sting you.
I was so negative, but I mean, come on, people. It was, I mean,
year you spent $8.
and that was a year we got Topper's Pizza because that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And we bought all these Topper sticks, like tons. That's all the kids wanted. All their kids who want to be a princess or they really dress up and they have to go to the bathroom and put on their makeup.
Yeah.
And they came back like 20 minutes later. And I had these helpers, and I'm putting this in air quotes, right? These helpers were supposed to help me with the kids. And these two aunts, not aunts, but like
Aunts,
human
like a-
aunts, they thought all the kids had gone through the line. So they took 5, 10 Topper sticks each. They cleaned me out of Topper sticks. And all the princesses came back from the bathroom. And they're like, where are the Topper sticks? And these ladies are like shoving them in their mouth. Ask them.
Ask them.
Remember
What are you
the
saying?
aunts-
You're going to take a baby head.
Oh, yeah.
And
I didn't even know you.
Yeah, I know. You came up here. I got an idea.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wear these gowns.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put a big ugly head,
Ugly old man head.
a big ugly old man head
Yep.
under the chin.
Yep.
And then we're hunchback, and then you take your head and you'd attach a little baby outfit,
Because we
a
both had
stuffed baby outfit.
We both had babies at the
So
time.
it looked like we were like this big Igor thingy,
Yeah,
you know,
that was cute. I have a lot of
with
pictures.
and our heads were
The baby
babies
hat.
on top.
We were wearing like baby caps.
Yeah.
So our heads were the baby caps. Yeah.
on the back of this. So
Yeah, do you
weird.
remember-
And people, it was, and kids were
I
like,
wonder
"What
if
are
I can
you?"
Old man.
We're like, I'm an old man with a baby head. Duh. It's an old man with a baby head. Duh. We would always take pictures. We'd be excited. And did you say, okay, all the princesses, let's come and take your picture, right?
Yeah.
Did you do that? And then all the animals, all the soldiers, blah, blah.
Really, we just like get all together. as
Well,
long as
I
we-
would, it's a math lesson. I don't know. I was trying to learn something
Okay.
that day. But I remember I had a little girl who was very brilliant, and she had skipped both kindergarten and second grade when she was in my third grade. And so she was 2 years younger than all these people. And by third grade, I'm sorry, but kids want to dress kind of cool. Like we had a bunch of girls decided to be greasers from Greece.
Ah.
And this little girl dressed as a penguin. And she looked just like Puzzled Penguin, which is our mascot.
Yeah.
And she's standing there, and I'm like, okay, now all the animals come up. And she looks up and down herself, and she goes, well, this costume's stupid.
Well, Lisa, it seems our time here is done.
So many tales to tell, and so little time.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween!
We'll see you in November.